Hey everyone, welcome back to Podcast of the Apes, where we talk about comic book movies, comic books, regular books, and sometimes we just list all the Kardashians. My name is Sebastian. This is my co-host Simon.
I don't think we've ever talked about the Kardashians on this show.
The Kardashians.
You know who my favorite Kardashian is? East West.
East West. All right, Simon, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Do you want to hop right into the news? Oh, I have some shout-outs. We are starting a fund if you want to give us money for a microphone so we don't have such crappy sound quality.
Yeah, we know you love our videos,
So-
our podcasts, more than we do. So why don't you make them better?
It's true. Give us your money that we haven't really earned. So I have a shout-out to Eamon Talib and Nathan Hoyle. Thanks, you guys. It's really cool. Okay, do you want to do some?
Those guys are idiots.
They gave us money.
Those guys are stupid. God,
If you're listening,
we tricked them into giving us their money, and now we're rolling in the dough.
no, we got
Turns out we already have a dope mic.
we already got all this sweet microphone money.
Yeah, we've been saving for years. We don't need your cash.
Just making it rain in here.
But in case you're wondering, in case you're watching,
In case you can see us.
Danke.
Does that mean thank you in German?
Yeah.
Cool. Simon, you speak German, right?
I speak German.
Say something. Say "but" in German.
No, what? That's so immature. Come on, this is a serious show we got going here.
Look, I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Straight into news then.
Suicide Squad called it last week. You can go back and watch our other episode if you want to. It's not very good.
That's true. You totally called it. Last week, Simon said, what did you say? In the next 2 weeks, we're going to see some new promotional material from Suicide Squad. And not only did we get a bunch of trailers, which we'll talk about later, we also got a new trailer, which, by the way, is what we're going to talk about this episode. We're going to talk about the Suicide Squad trailer that just dropped, and we're going to talk about just the movie in general and the franchise and what we think about it. So that'll be really cool.
It's the franchise, and I'm dining now. You can't see me. My time is now. Oh, we're not doing that. Okay.
Okay. Remember last week when I had a wacky headline and I didn't know what to call that segment?
Don't remember that.
I came up with a name for the segment.
What segment?
It's called "You Crossed the Line." The headline, that is, because now I'm going to read a wacky headline.
Is that what you're going to say every time?
It's the whole title.
Okay.
You want to hear this week's wacky headline?
Not especially.
It's "Is," and then quotes, "The Boy," based on a true story. The movie's plot
yes. The movie
give
about a child.
babysitter- Right?
Yeah, you know, a
It's
living
about
doll.
It's about a possessed doll. It's this horror movie that came out where it's like a babysitter shows up, and it turns out the kid she's been hired to babysit is dead, and she's just babysitting a doll. Is it based on a true story?
Yeah, you know what else is based on a true story? I heard it. Star Trek is based on a true story.
It's in the future, so it could be.
Hey, Star Wars is based on a true story.
Well, now you're just being
No.
All right, so you want to hear some news?
Okay.
I got some sweet news. Deadpool. Not Michael.
Nobody cares about that anymore.
Ryan Reynolds, he had a screening, like at his house with all his
Oh,
friends.
he did do that, yeah.
And apparently it went really well. People really liked the movie. So that'll be great. I'm really excited to see this. There's been like a bunch of like little teasers and like promotional stuff. And it just, you're right how they haven't really showed us that many scenes.
I never said that.
No, you said like we've only seen the highway scene of his origin.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know...
Oh, they did show us that scene with like the helicarrier falling over, but it's not a helicarrier, it's something else. And he was like hanging on, you know?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. But I think this is going to go really well, and I'm glad that we're not really seeing everything, you know. So that'll probably be great. But if it's not, I called it. Just in advance.
You didn't call anything. What?
Okay, it'll probably be great. Do you like?
Oh, I see that X-Force picture right there.
Well, we're gonna get to it.
Okay.
Do you like Guardians of the Galaxy, Simon?
I do like it.
Do you like Thor: The Dark World?
I do. It's
Guardians is my favorite movie. For those who didn't know, do you want to see some leaked
Of
Thor?
course. Everyone knows what our favorite movies are.
What's yours? Mine is Guardians of the Galaxy, and The Last Crusade.
No.
Django.
Yeah, I said one movie.
Okay.
Also,
Guardians of the
Jango Fett
Galaxy.
is not a movie.
I said-
I keep telling you. All right.
What's your favorite movie?
Moving on.
Okay. Do you want to see some Thor: The Dark World and Guardians of the Galaxy concept art that got leaked this week?
Probably seen it, but sure.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
This isn't good for a podcast.
Oh, I
You
like
can't see it.
that.
Yeah, this
Looks
is
like,
this is for Thor, and then this is it's like an elf. This is,
you could always like put in the pictures when you're.
no, it's too much work.
Oh, okay.
Our motto is
God.
look at Drax. There's a cool
Oh yeah, you should have been
picture of
green.
Drax.
Because isn't he like actually
Novacor.
green?
Novacor.
Those aren't Novacor blokes. Oh, I guess I thought they were those guys.
All right, more news. Also in concept art, X-Force. So you obviously saw the concept art,
Yes.
right? Okay. What'd you think?
Well, I'm confused as to whether it's going to be a movie or a show.
Yeah, didn't they get the rights to a TV show?
I don't know, because I know that X-Force is a thing now,
Right,
and it's
okay.
going to be a thing, and I know what it is for the most part, but I don't know.
Do you want to explain to the listeners X-Force?
Yeah, it's like some mutant blokes, but they're not X-Men.
it's B-list X-Men.
Yeah, pretty much.
X-list.
Except they've got like cool guys. They got Cable.
They do have Cable. This said it was an X-Force movie, but a while back when Marvel got the rights back to Spider-Man, there was some sort of deal where like they could then like have the go-ahead to do X-Men in TV form, but I don't know if this is that.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna make a cool guy show about like some crappy X-Men that no one would care, and it would be like,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of Shield.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've seen all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, we're not talking about that.
Okay, what do you think of this concept art?
Oh, dude, we're getting a text about the show podcast during the podcast. Alex Stockwell, you made it into our famous podcast. Wowza.
I like Alex. He's a cool guy. You're a cool guy, Alex.
Cool guy.
Cool guy. So we got on the left here, that's Cable.
Let me see this. That's not Cable, that's a grill.
This here.
Okay, he's not on the left.
He's towards the left. He's the biggest.
Oh, wait, there's a...
Yeah, that's for later. So
You know they can't see the pictures, right?
yeah, this is why we're describing it. This is podcasting. Now this is podcasting.
Now this is... Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah, we found the catchphrase.
Up top.
Okay. So we got Cable. He looks pretty good, right? He's got kind of a Winter Soldier thing going on with one arm.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Hasn't he always been kind of machine-y?
Yeah. Do you want to explain his powers?
Well, not really.
Okay.
I've never read a Cable comic book. I know
He's-
that he's a cool
he's,
guy.
He's supposed to be in Deadpool 2, the sequel.
Yeah, no, I've heard... I know that he like pals around with Deadpool and he fights Deadpool, but...
So Cable is like a mutant who can like kind of sync up technology,
That's about what I thought.
But
And he's got a bunch
also-
of guns.
but also time travel,
Oh.
telepath,
Oh.
telekinesis.
Oh.
Standing next to him, we got Domino. You know her?
Oh, yes, she creates
She can change like
an effect.
yeah, she can change like the odds
A
of things.
domino effect.
Up top. No, we have to-
Yeah.
Yeah, when you high five someone, you gotta look at their elbow, and you never miss. Isn't that right?
No, that's just made up. Okay.
Okay. Also in this photo we have Farrell. or some people saying it's Farrell, the one on
Pharrell.
the one on the left here, the far left, the girl with the hood. But more likely it's Boom Boom. Real thing.
No, that's made up.
She can like create explosions, as you would guess from the name Boom Boom. And then we got Cannonball, who's like
Cannonball.
he can
I
like
thought-
release energy blasts from one part of his body to shoot around.
What? That's just like two other blokes. Is he like the third brother of the Cyclops and the Havoc?
No, he's just a different mutant. I think
Wow.
he was originally part of like the Circus of Crime, where Hawkeye came from.
It's a circus of crime.
Or maybe maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Okay, is that all the news we want to do?
Yeah, I'd say so. When are they gonna make a Blue Beetle movie?
2020.
Don't even say that.
It's in talks.
No, don't stop.
There was a plan DC
No.
released for a Blue Beetle Booster Gold buddy cop comedy.
That's just not true.
No,
That's actually just made up.
I don't know if it got debunked. It probably did.
Nobody listened to that. It's a lie. Don't get your hopes up.
All right. Do you want to talk about Suicide Squad?
I kind of do.
All right, let's talk about some Suicide Squad. Great trailer. What are your thoughts on the trailer?
Ooh, it was good. I liked the first trailer a lot, but I guess I really just liked it because like you see everybody and it's like, oh, there's him, and it left a lot to the imagination. But this one, it really shows you like this is what the movie's gonna be. It was good.
Really intense. Like it got you like really excited for it. I know it got me excited.
Good old Captain Boomerang. We
Captain
totally
Boomerang,
liked him
awesome.
before right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we liked Captain Boomerang before it was cool.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's coming back like a boomerang. Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody. That was great. I thought it totally worked. We got some more of Joker. Got some of those metal teeth.
Remind you of someone?
Metal teeth. Metal Man. Metal Tooth Man.
It's
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah. So the even bigger trailer, though, I would say. Did you hear about the even bigger trailer?
yes, I did.
Neighbors 2.
Okay, yes, I was actually thinking that's what you were gonna say. Actually, to be honest, looks pretty funny.
Did you see the first Neighbors?
I think I did at some point. That was the one where like it was like a comedy and there were like some parties and Zac Efron and
Seth Rogen.
yeah,
Rose Byrne.
sure.
We're not talking about Rose Byrne movies because that's X-Men and we did that last week.
Oh yeah, huh? She's that lady who pushes Charles Xavier.
Charles Xavier. Frankenstein.
Okay, we should talk about Frankenstein.
Do you want to just spend a minute or so talking about the Universal Studios universe?
Yeah, is that did they cut
So,
that? Is that gonna be
It's
a
not
thing?
cut, but they haven't done anything with it. For those of you who don't know, Dracula Untold came out a few years ago.
Last year, I think. No, it was
It must have
last
been
year.
2014.
No, I think it was last year.
Are you sure?
I'm like 85% sure.
We're so good at this.
Yeah.
At the end of that,
That's you.
we got a weird scene where it was in modern day, and he looked exactly the same. I guess because he's a vampire. But then he saw his wife, and she looked exactly the same, even though.
She was dead.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, no,
She dies.
no such thing.
at
Nobody
the
cares
end.
about that movie.
And then
Except
there's
us.
there's the old vampire there, and he's there too, and he says, "The game begins."
He doesn't say that.
He does say the game begins.
Okay, yeah.
What game? What are you talking about? The movie's over. Too late. Did they edit that scene in at the beginning when it was supposed to be at the start, and then the time traveled back to the future? Okay. Why are we talking about this?
We're not.
Okay. So yeah,
You are.
Suicide Squad
Please
trailer.
continue. Oh, okay.
Really good trailer. We get to see the whole lineup.
I like Diablo. No, seriously, Diablo's pretty cool.
Diablo, he does look
Cooler than Katana.
We see him shoot some fire. We see Katana's eyes get all black, like all black. And her sword's glowing and smoking.
Oh, we see Captain Boomerang drinking a beer.
And we got a cool new poster where they're all skulls. If you want to see it, just Google Suicide Squad skull poster, and we get the whole lineup. We get Expendable, Terminator, Ozzy Osbourne.
That does look good.
Ghost Rider, the Jokester,
Jay and Silent Bob, the Red Javelin,
the Lizard, and Kabuki Mask.
Okay, well,
yeah, that's all the
success.
And all
I was kind of hoping they were gonna throw somebody else in, not naming names, but I'm naming Deathstroke. I was hoping Deathstroke was gonna be in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Scott,
just as like a cameo. But
Scott Eastwood, the son of Clint Eastwood, he's in the movie, and people think he might be Deathstroke. We see him in the trailer.
When do we see him?
He's just like a military guy. He's just standing there. He's watching them when Harley Quinn's all like, "The voice is in my head. I should kill everybody."
Yeah, okay.
No, that's not what they said. Wouldn't it be great if someone just punched her in the face really hard after that? I like Margot Robbie.
Why would that be?
Because she's sitting there and she's like, I am crazy, and then someone just
You don't like Harley Quinn.
I love Harley Quinn.
Hey,
not in a weird sex way.
That's not nobody said that.
In a normal sex way, and also in a weird normal way. Shut up.
Stop.
I'm moving on. I have some questions for you about the trailer. Do you want to answer them?
I kind of do, yeah.
Well, that was one of them. Ho-ho!
Up top. Wow, see that? It did the whole thing.
Nice. Don't you think that... Oh, do you think that this was better than the Batman v Superman trailer?
Ooh! The one with Doomsday?
Yeah, the one with Doomsday.
The one with Raphael?
See, we talked about Deadpool, how it only shows you a few different scenes from the movie, and we're hoping that there's a lot more.
Oh, and then the other side of the spectrum is Batman vs. Superman.
I think that Suicide Squad is right down the middle, where it's showing us really quick clips of a lot of different scenes, so we know there's a lot in here, but it's not giving away any major spoilers.
We don't know if Joker... we don't know what role Joker's going to play. We don't know if there's going to be
He's not in the lineup, he's not on the squad,
or...
but we don't know if he's the bad guy. People say Entrenches might be the bad guy, because he's definitely, separate from the team.
No.
We see...
They are... No, there's none of that, no.
We see a weird...
Okay, here's my whole story prediction.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lay it down.
They are like, hey, we don't want to be Suicide Squad. And then they're like, yeah, come on, let's be Suicide Squad. And then Harley Quinn's like, okay. Because she knows, hey, we can just ditch him and go break out the Joker. And then they go...
But don't you think...
They go to Arkham.
Don't you think
they go to Arkham. They break out the Joker. They roll around for a bit. Batman fights them for a bit. They punch for a bit. And some people go to prison. Maybe somebody doesn't go to prison. And then you get some Ben Affleck lip going there.
Alright, but wasn't the original idea with the Suicide Squad is that, they have a little bomb in their head so they can't run away?
Oh, something like that, but they'll figure something out.
People think that Slipknot, the rope guy, because he's only in it, at the very beginning of the trailer.
Yeah, wait, I didn't see Slipknot at all. Oh.
He punches a lady, just for a second. It's in the scene where they unzip Jai Courtney.
Oh, that was him?
Out. No, Jai Courtney pops out and punches a guy, and then it cuts to Slipknot, and he punches a lady.
What a gentleman!
I know, right? Just the best. I think a lot of people think this, but it's probably only in there as cannon fodder, because usually with Suicide Squad in the animated series and in the comics. They all have bombs in their heads, and they're
gonna blow up.
They never blow up one of our heads, and then just to make a point, they actually blow off someone's head. So I think he's gonna be first to go. Or maybe
poor guy.
Maybe he'll fall down a manhole cover. Maybe he'll.
Why? Yeah, maybe
I just
he
think
will.
He's gonna die. Maybe he'll trip on one of his ropes.
Maybe he will.
See, here's the thing about these characters,
okay.
right? They have a weird assortment of weapons because you've got one guy whose thing is fire out of his body, and then
you also have
who's guns.
Diablo.
Yeah, but you've got Deadshot, whose thing is guns. But then you've also got guys whose powers are ropes and boomerangs.
And big old scaly skin.
And teeth. Well, teeth are pretty good.
Yeah, no, most people have teeth.
Yeah, you can jam a tooth in someone's
Joker
eye.
has teeth to a certain extent.
That brings us to another question about this trailer.
Where'd he get that suit?
No. What?
That was a good-looking suit.
It was a good-looking suit. He's real sharp. But he, why
Also, he's pretty muscly.
Huh.
But we already knew that.
He's a cut guy.
He is now. He used to be skinny guy. He hit the gym for this movie.
Do you think it's weird that Jared Leto has no eyebrows? In this
I
trailer?
have been supporting this new Joker since they released the first photo, and the internet was like, "No, you can't do that."
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were like.
What? So you good with no eyebrows?
I love me some no eyebrows.
All right. And last question: don't you think Enchantress looks a little bit like Pigpen from the Peanuts cartoons?
Don't you wish your girlfriend was Pigpen?
She's got like.
Okay, yes, she does.
I love all. It looks really good and it's cool, and we see like a weird like maybe Swamp Thing, probably not Swamp Thing.
I think that was Slipknot doing some weird rope stuff. Maybe he was just covered in ropes.
He's a really powerful guy. He's got all those powerful ropes.
Okay, what does he do?
He's got ropes.
I know that.
For some reason. But we see a shot in an earlier trailer where
Trailer?
Trailer.
Failure.
Whoa! We see a shot earlier where Deadshot is like rappelling down a building, so he's not even the only one who can use ropes.
Yeah.
Is
they
he
got
holding
to
the
like
other
the
end
top
of
of
the
the
rope?
building, and Slipknot was like, "Hey guys, I've got to use for my ropes." And they're like, "No, we brought ropes.
We
It's
all have
okay."
our own ropes. Ropes.
They do have their own ropes.
Slipknot. God. I like all the effects, but the one on Enchantress where there's little bugs flying around her, what is that? It doesn't
It's not
look good.
bugs.
It's like little bits of dirt.
It's like little dark energies.
It's weird. I don't like it. Ugh.
It's I guess you, okay.
yeah.
I guess
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, she's kind of enchanting.
We
And I'm talking about Jared Leto.
oh, why'd you say she?
Hey, you don't know.
Alright. Good point. You're very mysterious.
No. He's very mysterious.
You're mysterious too, man. You're sitting
Okay,
over there
yeah.
in that dark corner, shrouded in shadow.
Yeah, fun fact, we have 2 different mics now thanks to the mic fund.
Yeah, but not really. Give us more
Hey,
money.
Shut up.
Give us
yeah,
more money.
Yeah, give us all the money.
Yeah, we need it for this cave that we're recording in.
Echo.
Do you want to make some more predictions for the movie?
I do.
You already made a prediction.
Okay, who?
You make more predictions. I'll make some
Okay,
predictions.
so that scene, there's a scene where you see Jared Leto lying on the ground with a bunch of knives, sporks, guns, you know, all your average stuff. I don't think that's real.
Yeah, you think that's an illusion.
That's all in his head.
There's
Why
also,
would he
like,
spend
little-
all that time?
There's also like
putting
little
those-
tied up plastic bags. Like,
Yeah,
like,
maybe
you know,
Slipknot.
No,
Slipnut.
That's his new name.
Slipnut.
No, but they're like the little bags you tie up dog poop in. You know, when you take your dog for a walk and it poops.
Yeah, maybe that was Slipknot poop. You're right.
Joker poop.
No.
Joker poop. He's got Joker
Killer
punches.
Croc.
Killer butt crack.
Killer crack, yeah.
Nice. Can I have some predictions?
Yeah.
So your prediction is that they're gonna be suicide squatting, doing their suicide squats, and then they're gonna run off and like break Joker out of Arkham.
And they're gonna have great glutes.
Okay, I'm still
That's what squats do for
I'm
you.
still working out my theory because I think Joker's going to be the antagonist or one of the antagonists of the film. And that scene where we see Batman in an earlier trailer, I think that's like a flashback to how maybe Joker got imprisoned.
Nah.
Okay, hear me out. But I'm not sure how Harley Quinn fits in with that because she's on the team and Joker's not.
I see. They're gonna be trying to bring down the Joker.
Yeah.
And Harley Quinn's gonna be like, oh, like, I'm gonna
See,
die, but I gotta help him.
I was going to say maybe Harley Quinn, like they don't know she's with the Joker, but she's obviously with the Joker because they got the same costume design. Like they'd just be, or maybe
They've got matching socks.
see they have pins that say "I'm with Joker." It's those matching shirts where it's an arrow pointing. I'm crazy for her, and she has one that says I'm crazy for him.
Nice.
Yes,
Ow.
that's the theory. We don't really know anything about this DC universe. We've seen one movie, and then now we have a huge universe expansion. Do you want to talk about some of the DC news?
The universe.
We saw a poster where it's
Justice League Awakens.
no, Dawn of Justice League.
Dawn of Justice League. Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little bit? Do you think that's a reference to the one episode of SpongeBob where it says Squidward smells on a trash can, and then beneath he writes good.
Yeah, same idea.
Dawn of Justice League.
Squidward smells.
They should make a DC movie called Squidward Smells.
Good. Okay, so you got in the poster you see Arthur Curry.
Okay, well,
Tim Curry.
Before we move on to that, I was just gonna say, we don't really know anything about this DC universe, and like this could be a real goofy universe where they wear matching T-shirts.
Yeah, no, it could be.
They wear hats that like point to each other. They wear those spinny propeller hats. We don't know. Maybe that's Slipknot's power.
I think
He's got hats
maybe he does have hats
made of ropes, like coiled up on his head.
Yeah, like a snake.
All right, what were we gonna say about the Justice League poster?
No, I don't want to say that. Okay, I think since a lot of people were like for a while, like a couple years, everyone was like, "Oh, DC, it's too dark. You guys need to lighten up."
They're
And
pretty
then
dark.
After they released that trailer where it was like Batman and Superman joking around, well, that's not really what it
Yeah,
was.
the
but
fans aren't very
they made
loyal.
a joke. They made a joke.
No, but people reacted badly to that. They're
Yeah.
like, DC, you're too dark. And they're like, all right, we'll make some jokes.
Yeah,
Calm
they were
down.
like,
And
Batman doesn't make jokes. Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
I think that's more, though, I think they took that the wrong way. They thought people like wanted their characters to make jokes when maybe we want some more characters who are funny and like added to the characters who aren't funny. Because like I love Batman. I love a good Superman Batman fight. But like, and I don't want Batman to be funny, but also it doesn't have to be a super dark movie, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
Like Daredevil, which we said we would talk about this week, but we're going to talk about Suicide Squad instead.
We'll get to you, Daredevil. Don't think we don't love you. We don't love it.
You'll just have to wait, Matt Murdock. He can't see.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's walking around
Yeah.
blindly.
He's standing in a coat closet like, guys,
Hey, guys, when are we going to do that interview?
guys, I'm waiting for the Daredevil episode to come out.
Poor guy.
But the Daredevil Netflix series, which we love, it's pretty great. I mean, love is a strong word. No, you know what? I love it. It's good. It's got an egghead man.
It does have that, yeah. And hopefully, so will Wonder Woman.
Oh,
If
Egg
you
Boo!
catch-
Egg
yep.
Boo! Yes! My favorite DC villain and my favorite Marvel villain is MODOK, because they're both just
Okay.
big-headed guys. That's the best. What would MODOK look like naked? Never mind.
Shut up.
Are those his hands in a robot suit? Does he have little hands, or does he have no hands and they're robot claws? What's going on there? Why is Egg Foo a giant egg with a mustache he uses to fight people? What? Yeah, never mind. But Daredevil, it's a dark show, but it's got light moments, and I think DC should do something like that because their
It's got
comics are
everyone's
darker.
favorite character,
Stiltman.
Foggy Nelson.
Isn't there a part in that show where he's like,
Isn't there a part where Foggy dies? No, too bad.
spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
People
He
can,
doesn't die. Foggy doesn't die. Because he's in the trailer for the second season. You can't get mad at me. Shut up.
That's true. We'll talk about that later, though. That's for another day. Do you have any, like...
I hate Foggy Nelson.
Okay.
He needs to take a freaking shower.
What about Jon Favreau? Foggy Nelson? No, we're using up all our next episode material.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, no more Daredevil.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide
Do you have
Gorilla Grodd.
Do you have anything... Do you have anything you want to happen?
I do.
Mhm.
I want
Any, like, specific things?
Killer Croc needs to eat somebody, just like full on
That
eat
would
somebody.
be awesome.
Deadshot needs to do something emotional and I know he will.
He's doing all of the emotions.
He's doing it.
He's so emotional.
What's the name of Tom Hardy's character? Well, it's
Rick
gonna be
Flag.
Rick Flag. Rick Flag
I like
and
that- I like that
Enchantress
actor,
are gonna have some kind of romantic relationship. But when Enchantress goes like full on insane, he's gonna be like, "Oh gosh, too bad."
Oh my!
Another one bites the
Batman.
cloud of dust.
Could you pass me the ketchup? Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier, but because I can just completely derail an episode, But getting just one quick thing about X-Force. Do you know it's being directed by the guy who did Kick-Ass 2?
I have heard that.
What do you think of Kick-Ass 2?
I like Kick-Ass 2. I like it more than the first one, actually. Most people like the first one.
Because of Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey's not in the first one.
No, I mean, do you like the second
Oh.
one because of Jim Carrey?
No, I like it better because it's like the first one was too super bad. Like it was more of a comedy
It
than a
was super
superhero
bad.
movie. I know Kick-Ass is like it's got a lot of comedy elements, but I don't think it should have been that comedy-ish.
Here's my problem with the Kick-Ass movies. It starts out...
Hey, how about you shut up?
I can't say this?
No, actually, go ahead.
Okay, so it sets it up like this is like a realistic world, and like if you tried to be a superhero, you'd die. If you tried to have a wingsuit, you'd get crushed. And it's sort of this post-ironic thing where it's like being an actual superhero would just mean like getting beat up a lot, and like it's not a real comic booky world except for this kid in his costume. But as the movies go on, it is a real comic booky world.
Yeah, that's
At the beginning, they're like, well, you couldn't no one could really be Batman. And then later in the film, someone really is Batman, and it's Nick Cage. Nick Cage is going to be Superman.
okay. We're not talking about that. Sylvester Stallone was almost Superman. Will Smith was almost Superman. All right.
And
we're not
speaking
doing
of
that.
Will Smith and DC movies,
he's gonna be
Suicide. He's going to be the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of Will Smith Joker? How do you like that costume?
Yeah. Tweet us at what is it?
Pod of the Apes at on Twitter.
Yeah. Tell us what you think of Will Smith as the Joker.
Yeah. Or anyone else you want to see as the Joker, just send us a tweet. We don't have any Twitter followers.
But we can make a dope Joker movie.
That's true. You know, I think they should do a Joker movie. I think they should do a movie where it's all like different versions of the Joker showing up and committing crimes. Kinda. It could be animated even, but I just want to see, and like everyone else could be the same characters like throughout the film, but like he keeps showing up and like he's a different guy because he's so chaotic. Like at one point it's Heath Ledger, and at another point it's Jack Nicholson. At one point it's Cesar Romero from the
Well,
60s.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 people you just named are dead, and one of them's retired.
It'd be animated. Do you know
Oh.
my mom used to live next to Cesar Romero?
No.
The guy from the 60s cartoon?
Fun fact.
Yeah.
He's not the 60s cartoon.
The 60s, the Adam West series.
Yeah, fun fact about Cesar Romero.
Mhm.
I've got a riddle that the Riddler once
I love
famously gave out
Okay,
to Batman's sidekick, Robin.
Dick Grusin?
Yeah, Bruce Dickin, actually.
Gross.
Chicken Dickin.
Gross Dickin.
Gross.
Gross Dickin. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the riddle?
What's a dangerous thing sitting in a tree?
Is it a robin?
A robin with a machine gun.
Ah!
Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen that old Batman.
No,
it was
I
like a
haven't.
movie spin-off of the show. It was like a TV movie, I guess. It was like an hour long. There's a part where like Riddler has like a skywriting thing, and he puts that up in the sky, and Robin just immediately, a bird with a machine gun. It's like, you've got it, Robin. You're right.
He's standing behind him.
Yeah, just inches behind him. Good job, Robin.
Would you want to see Riddler in this new DC universe?
Yeah, but not.
We see
like,
in one of the Batman v Superman trailers like a Riddler question mark.
yeah. I like the Gotham Riddler. Like the show Gotham.
Oh, the Gotham Riddle guy.
Riddle guy, yeah.
Riddle guy. Riddle guy? Ugh. He just stabbed him to death in the street. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how Riddle guy rolls.
Do you want to talk about Gotham? Let's talk about Suicide Squad, what they almost did in Gotham.
Let's do like 5 minutes of
5 minutes of Gotham. Welcome to our new segment, 5 minutes of Gotham?
5 minutes more of Suicide Squad, then we can talk about the whole season of Gotham.
Yes. Okay, well...
And the next season of Gotham.
So just to conclude with Suicide Squad, Mike, general thoughts.
Freaking Flamingo. What's his name?
Eduardo
Flamingo. Yeah.
Eduardo Flamingo. Sounds like a kind of guy
entering the ring. At 4'2", 280 pounds.
100.
Eduardo Flamingo.
Yeah, so last thoughts on Suicide Squad. Anything, like, new or interesting?
It's gonna be cool, guy.
Yeah. What do you think of, Katana? Katana.
Not much to her.
Katana Kadashi.
Okay, no, not that. She's got a sword.
What do you think of all this magic we're seeing?
I like it.
Because, I mean, like I've said, we don't know what this universe is going to be like. We assume it's going to be a straight comic book adaptation, but that's because really the only other things we've seen are the Avengers and X-Men universes. I know it's not the Avengers universe.
I've been waiting for some pleb to say, like, in Suicide Squad there's a bunch of magic. That's stupid. In Marvel there's no magic. And I'm going to be like, hey, ever heard of Doctor Strange? And then it's going to be high fives all around.
We got to do a Doctor Strange episode.
Oh, yeah. When they release a trailer, that'll probably be in a couple months.
Yeah, we've got some concept art, and we can talk about that later or some other time. Maybe we'll do it instead of a Daredevil episode.
Sorry, Matt.
We have a poster.
I'm not sorry for Foggy.
Ooh. Are you sorry for Karen? I like Karen. I'd rather hang out with Foggy than Karen. Karen doesn't do anything.
Foggy looks like he smells bad.
Karen spends the whole show discovering stuff we already knew because of Matt.
Yeah.
Like 3 episodes late.
Yeah,
it's like she's like, Wilson Fisk is connected to all of this. And
when like Wilson Fisk is in prison.
Daredevil's always like gone up against oh my god. Wilson Fisk, he's the bad guy.
You know, I think there's a guy wearing a mask beating people up.
We're not talking about Daredevil.
You know, Foggy looks like he smells sweaty all the time.
He smells like a rotten egg. No, not even
smells
rotten.
Like freaking
like fresh egg salad.
Yeah, it smells like freaking pork.
Ugh.
Like a juicy pork.
Gross.
He looks like a juicy pork too.
He's a real juice porker. He's a real Peter Porker.
Peter Porker. Rocket Rumbo Rhino.
Spider Pig. Well, you want to talk about Gotham?
Peter Porker and Rocket Rumbo Rhino.
I feel like
that's going to be our next episode. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes! When does that come out?
The day before my birthday.
Oh, sweet! Oh, we're going to see that.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
No, we're not doing that. No.
This bitch is my recital. Simon didn't let.
It's very vital.
I'm sorry, everyone. Simon didn't let me sing a theme song this episode, so no theme song. But if you have a theme song you think we should sing,
no. How about this?
If people tweet us, we have to do it. That's our policy.
How about this? You guys go down to the comments and I'm not aiming. Don't do like some stupid wannabe troll crap.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
Giving us money.
If you want to hear a theme song, or if you don't want to hear a theme song, I know there are going to be like 20 people watching this.
Email in, guys.
But just honestly, because this theme song thing is Dumbo, and Sebastian won't believe me.
Yeah, man. Give us feedback. Email in. podcastoftheapeshow@gmail.com.
You know, you can just leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. That'll do.
Well, hopefully this will be up on iTunes, because God, getting this on YouTube was a nightmare, and I still haven't gotten us uploaded. But if you want to download us on iTunes and you're listening on YouTube, or if you want to go to YouTube and you're listening on iTunes in the future, podcasting is hard.
Okay, no, we're not doing this.
We're real good at it, though. Gotham!
Yeah, we're good, dude.
General thoughts on Gotham.
I love it.
I have mixed feelings.
I go
back and forth.
lot.
I go between, this is alright, to, this isn't very good, to, oh my god, this is so weird, I love it.
Remember, everyone. Remember, this is coming from the guy who watched all the episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I didn't say I liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I said I've seen all the episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's because it's all in the same universe. If DC had all their shows in the same universe, I'd watch all the... And I've seen all of Gotham. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying you haven't seen Gotham. So, are you going to watch, Heroes of
Tomorrow?
Legends of Tomorrow, yeah.
No. The Flash, I don't like it.
Flash is Garbo, Arrow's Demon Wars.
It's just
not good.
It's like, why would you try that on TV?
No.
It's no. That's Shia LaBeouf's catchphrase. Have you noticed that? In every Transformers movie, there's a part
No.
No, you don't understand, no.
You don't understand, you
Just picture Shia LaBeouf doing that. You can totally see him. Yeah, it's his catchphrase.
No, he doesn't have a catchphrase.
Everyone needs a catchphrase. Email in.
No,
Podcast
stop telling people to email us.
at gmail.com.
God.
Email us a picture of you doing a squat, but from the top view, so we can see your head. Or
I'm talking to you, Eamon.
give us some money. Yeah.
Alright, we gotta stop talking to the people.
So what do you think about Gotham? Yeah, fuck you guys. What do you think about Gotham?
I like next season, in case you didn't know, in case somehow you missed like the credits scene of the last episode, or you just don't watch the show.
I do.
Next season's gonna have Dr. Freezerbird.
How dare you? How dare you, Jacobite?
Freezerbird. Okay,
do you think we'll finally get my favorite character ever that Batman has ever gone up against? Pig Professor?
Shut up.
Pig Professor. God. I can't believe 3 times in all the seasons of Gotham, all the 4 seasons,
all the actually
2 seasons of Gotham, we've seen 3 different people wear a pig mask, but no Pig Professor. He would slide right into that universe. Yeah, just, for those of you who don't know, Pig Professor is a Batman villain called Professor Pig, but he's one of those villains like...
No, he's called Pig Professor.
No, his name's Professor Pig. I just call him Pig Professor.
He's called Pig Professor.
Let's go to the encyclopedia. Ugh.
Actually, I don't even know at this point.
It's Professor Pig, but it's spelled P-Y-G, because you know how every Batman villain, their name is also their real name?
Dr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze, Harleen Quinzel, Calendar Man's last name is Day. Jokester. Superman's last name is Superdog.
His name is Super Duper Man.
What am I even doing? Oh yeah, Pig Professor.
Okay, no, wait.
Go into the encyclopedia.
No. Well, you're looking for Pig Professor. Let me just, wow, that's...
DC's got some weird characters, guys.
Yeah. Okay, Pig Professor. You might have heard of the Arkham Batman video games. So that's probably the most notable appearance of Pig Professor. That's a big hammer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Shut up. Pig Professor, though. Or maybe it's Professor Pig. Yeah, he's kind of just a lunatic. He, like, cuts people up and stuff.
He wears a pig mask.
Yeah, he sings opera. He's got a gross face.
Do you want to talk about the Suicide Squad that almost appeared in...
Gotham?
In Gotham.
Wow. Not really.
You can say no.
No, I don't.
I can talk about it.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so when they were doing Psycho Pirate? No, sorry. When they were doing
I don't think
Gotham.
Big Professor's in it.
God damn it. How dare they? I'm going to look under PR then.
I told you it's Professor Pig.
No, you said it was really Pig Professor.
No, it is Pig Professor.
No, it's Professor Pig.
Shut up.
I say Pig Professor.
Jimmy Olsen.
But it's really Professor Pig.
You say Jimmy Olsen, I say Olsen Jimmy.
You say potato, and I say tomato.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, Mr. Mind, a bug that goes in people's brains. That's right. So, in Suicide Squad, in Gotham, they tried to do
They
Suicide
didn't try
Squad.
it. They thought about it.
They almost did it. And it was so weird. I remember when I first watched that, Simon, you being like, hey, they're doing Suicide Squad in Gotham. And I was And I'm like, oh yeah, they are. And then I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Because remember they had that Joker kid. And
it really did seem like they were going to do Suicide Squad.
I think they were, and then maybe they wimped out because of fan reaction, because people didn't like that. And
they had already filmed the whole thing. What are you talking about?
No, I think they.
No.
I think they wait for fan reaction.
No. That's not true.
Well, because it looked like they were going to do Suicide Squad.
They were just baiting us.
They assembled everybody. Oh, you think that was a fake?
Yeah, no, that was nothing more.
Okay.
Like,
he's not in here. Professor Fig's not in here. How dare they? This podcast is over.
All right.
Not really. No, don't.
Okay.
No. We've done so much.
I was just kidding with you.
Okay. Whew. That was risky.
Nope.
Ah. Oh, God. But remember they were called the Maniacs with an X?
Yeah, that was
And they
weird.
did Harley Quinn, but she was never really Harley Quinn.
She's still in the show. She's in the hospital where all the villains went. We can talk about that. Hugo Strange!
Yeah, he might be in the Suicide Squad movie, actually. He might be in the Suicide Squad movie.
He probably will, yeah. But no, Gotham's gonna have Hugo Strange. If you don't know, he's a very manipulative doctor. Does a lot of experiments, type of thing.
He's a doctor with the last name Strange.
Yeah, he's Doctor Strange.
He's a strange doctor.
He is pretty strange, yeah, and he's got like Harry Potter glasses.
Yeah.
But in Gotham,
we also see a kid who's the Joker, but then not the Joker.
Kid Joker, yeah.
We see
he's pretty good.
Just a bunch of weirdos, and they all die, and it's.
I really like the style. Like how the city looks, how the show looks in general.
It's not set. Okay, here's my question with Gotham. Is it set now and as we
No.
on?
It's set like 15 years ago.
So it's set 15 years ago. Right, it's never clear. So it's set
It is clear.
It's set in the 90s? It's set in 2001?
Yeah, about.
It doesn't look 2001.
Or like maybe like 2006. I don't know. It's set.
There's no Lindsay
in
Lohan
the early
celebrity
2000s.
Stories.
I'm sure there are. They just don't reach Gotham.
That's weird. We've never had a TV show set in the early 2000s.
Yeah, we have.
That's like when they would make Mad Max movies and they'd be like, in the distant year of 2003.
Did they actually say that?
The first one, we should do an episode of Mad Max. I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
First one set in 2000.
We can do that like far in the future.
Actually, the first one is set in 2000. Second one is set in 2003. And then Thunderdome is 2018. And
oh, wow, we're almost to Thunderdome.
Fury Road is...
Fury Road, they never said it.
Fury Road is sometime after Thunderdome. But he doesn't age the correct amount between Thunderdome. He's the same age almost between Road Warrior and Thunderdome, and Tom Hardy is like slightly younger when
Tom Hardy is not... That's some complicated stuff there.
So, no, but it's been said by the director that these are all kind of tales of, like, what could have happened. And I like that it's not, like, all one continuity.
Yeah, that's cool guy.
Like, these all happened, but, like, you don't know which ones are true.
Also, Tom Hardy.
Maybe they never made Road Warrior, Simon.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, we're big fans of Tom Hardy.
Here on the show, we like our Tom Hardy, our Peter Dinklage, and our Don Cheadle.
Anything where you can make a penis joke with just
and
their name.
And Hugh Jackman.
Yes, we love Hugh Jackman. Yeah! Can I throw one more into the bag?
Wow, actually, everyone we just named is just freaking penis names.
Huge Jackman.
Don Cheadle. Huge Jackman.
Tom Hardy.
God, we're like Beavis and Butthead.
I never watched it. Who's Beavis? Who's Butthead?
Between us, you mean?
Yeah. Can I be Beavis? Because I don't want to have the name Butthead.
Sure.
Okay, all right, cool. That's the quality people come here for, Simon.
What? Comparing us to Beavis and Butthead?
Comparing us to Beavis and Butthead. And just with Gotham, like... Okay, so it's set in 2001-ish. Like, early 2000s. Yeah. But Bruce Wayne doesn't look like he could grow up to be strong. I mean, I know...
Okay,
I know they'll swap out the actors.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Oh, yeah.
Maybe he grows up to be Christian Bale after that.
I asked you that, and you were like, no, it's separate. Well, I know it's separate universes, but, like, what? They should have made it.
He looks like he could grow up to be Christian Bale.
Also, there's an episode where his ears are too big. He's got big ears.
Maybe he got ear reduction surgery.
Oh, yeah.
He's pretty rich.
He's like, hush. Maybe it's
Maybe he's Hush. Yeah! Hush is also a rich kid.
That's true.
I hope
Wow.
Hush appears on the show. That would actually
that'd be
fit
really
so
cool.
well.
Yeah, because they've. You know what?
Hush and Pink Professor.
It's the same thing. Think about all the Spider-Man movies. The original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Everyone's favorite.
Tobey Maguire.
You
I
know,
love him.
he knows every bad guy also from his personal life.
Yeah, that's why. No,
Well-
I don't think Hush would be a villain. Because at first he was just like,
Yeah. Hush, it makes sense, but the other villains on that show that they introduced, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, like, it doesn't make sense that he would know them all from childhood. They should introduce new villains who, like, die off because they're freaking balloon men.
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, first episode
Remember the balloon man?
or second episode.
Can I please sing a theme song? Killing my soul. Okay,
If you sing a theme song, then I'm just gonna quit this damn podcast.
that should be
Actually, the
you
stupidest thing ever.
You did that last week too. You threatened to leave. Is that your thing?
I mean, honestly, if you sing a theme song, I'm not gonna do this. This is
Alright.
dumb, though.
No theme songs.
Maybe later we could make like a freaking Game Grumps like theme song. Not, we're not trying to copy you, Grumps. We know you watch.
Mhm.
We love you, John.
We know you're a big
And
fan.
Aaron and Danny are okay too. Ross, you're cool. Barry, you're all right.
Yeah, but not you.
And Brian,
Not you, Daredevil, fictional character.
yeah, screw you, Daredevil.
Or Eamon, person who's giving us money.
Yeah, Aaron, you suck. You did my German final for me. Screw you.
Sucker. What about the animated Suicide Squad series? Have you seen that? And not a series. It's an animated movie. Do you want me to talk about that?
I guess. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so it's one of the ones where they blow people's heads off.
Sweet.
I think at one point they have to infiltrate the Justice League Watchtower, and they can't have metal on there because there's like a metal detector machine, a metal detector, and so they have like Deadshot has like a clay gun, and Captain Boomerang has like clay boomerangs. I don't know how it works, and they like steal something from the Justice League. It was really cool. No, wait, that's an episode of the Justice League movie. Wait.
That's an
No.
episode of the Justice League movie.
The Justice League TV show. I'm just gonna. Do you want to hear some trivia from the new Suicide Squad movie?
Sure.
Do you know Jared Leto got so immersed in playing the Joker?
Yeah, no, everyone's heard the Jared Leto stuff.
He wouldn't break out a character on set even when he wasn't filming. He even sent his fellow cast members.
Yes, a
Joker-like
freaking dead rat.
presence.
Yeah.
Ew! He sent a dead hog for the whole crew. What
He's
the hell?
threatening Michael Bay.
That's gross. See, Scott Eastwood, he's in this movie. Oh, he's Jared Leto's best friend. And he commented that Leto frightened him at times with his behavior. Would you ever be frightened by me?
Director Tim Miller revealed just how Deadpool nearly went beyond its R rating.
What?
Ugh.
Beyond how? Sorry, did I spit on you when I went... What do you mean by that? What do you...
Oh, I just saw an article. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right. All right, switching from Suicide
It's
Squad
probably
to Deadpool.
like nothing. It's probably just a stupid bait. But, okay, let me just, sounds like the film is well worth the wait. Handful of extremely lucky fans were able to watch the movie before it's, is released, and overwhelmingly positive feedback.
Do you think this is...
One reaction
Yeah.
holds a lot more weight than those of the common fan.
Oh!
During one of the surprise Deadpool screenings, Rob Liefeld, aka Deadpool's dad, said that the film features the best version of his creation he has ever seen. This is my second time seeing it, and it was even better than the first time. That sounds like something Deadpool would say. But here's the deal. 25 years worth of Deadpool. This movie comes out 25 years to the day. Oh, wow. That's actually really
I
cool.
haven't heard that.
We
That's
published
really
him at Marvel. And you couldn't get a better gift if you're a Deadpool fan. And I've seen 25 years worth of stories come and go.
I am excited.
Yeah, well, apparently he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and then a gif of him spinning katanas. Wow. Alright, I think we're done here.
Are we?
Oh, should we have like a
recommendations.
thing? Oh, yeah, you're
You
right.
want to do some recommendations? Okay, so Suicide Squad, overall, you really excited or just kind of excited?
Suicide Squad? I'm very excited.
Awesome. Deadpool, just kind of excited or super excited?
Pretty excited.
I like how I asked you both of those with the same scale, and both times you gave me something that wasn't on the
I
scale.
mean, screw that scale, dude. That sucks.
Good point.
Yes, my scale does suck. Thank you.
Why was the voice you did for me like 20s guy?
I don't know. That's what.
Yes, see? Your scale does suck.
Thank you for informing me of this.
You
Good
got
night.
you got any recommendations for
Oh,
Suicide
yeah.
Squad?
Recommendations for Suicide. Oh, for like reading Suicide Squad stuff.
Mhm.
Oh well, in that case, not sure if it's still going on, but it was a little while ago. It's like Suicide Squad Future's End, I believe.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. Some crazy time travel stuff. Harley Quinn has big old muscles. It's kind of weird.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, she can finally hold like the giant hammer, and it's like real.
Do you like muscular women?
And we're done here.
Wait, alright. Should I give my recommendation? Is that it?
Yeah.
So, New 52 Suicide Squad? Is that what you said?
It's like Suicide Squad Future's End, I believe.
Okay, cool. Suicide Squad Future's End. I'll have to check that out. I haven't read that. My recommendation for this week is Batman Endgame, which you picked up when we got over here, and it is really good. No spoilers, because I want people to read this, but it's got one for the upcoming movie. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but it's called Batman vs. Superman.
Shut up.
I know, right?
We did that last week.
It's great. I'm going to do it every week.
Oh, okay. Alright.
No, I'll have to probably stop.
Nobody's gonna watch this video to the end, so they don't know.
People will demand that I stop.
I'm flipping them off right now, and they don't even know it, because they didn't watch the video.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, and there's no video.
Also,
That's
it's just audio. Unless the camera's on. What's that red light? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Alright, we're done.
But I gotta give my recommendation.
Have a good night.
I have
Eat some soup. Eat some zupa.
I have to give him my recommendation.
No, stop.
So, Batman
What the hell is
Endgame.
that Dumbo voice, dude?
Just trying something new. You ever try something new?
Shut up.
So, it's got a really cool Joker story, and it kind of hints
Spoiler.
at a Joker origin. Spoiler alert.
You
But
weren't
that's
supposed to
not-
know that the Joker was in it. He was Deadzo.
Then
He was
he's on-
Dr. Deadzo.
He's on the cover. What are you talking about?
You know, Dr. Deadzo's my favorite villain.
So it's got a really cool Batman versus Superman fight and a really cool new Joker, which has to do with Suicide Squad. So that's my recommendation. New 52 Batman in general is really good. It's Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo.
He's got big muscles.
That's not big muscles. You know what else?
Unusual for a DC hero.
That's true. They're usually scrawny.
Yeah, you know, Super Duper Man, the Incredible Bane.
Dr. Bones.
Good night, everybody.
My other recommendation, Hail Caesar. Last week you told me it was a foreign film. God damn it.
Wait, did you not know what it was?
No!
God!
I was taking you seriously.
Oh my god, no, it looks like a masterpiece.
All I could see was the tiny photo of it on the Google page, and I was like, what's Hail Caesar? And you're like, oh, it's this foreign film. And I was like, all right, well, we don't need to talk about that. I don't like foreign films.
I don't
and then
like foreigners.
I was watching something over the week. Oh, I was watching Agent Carter. That's back. We should talk about that. You ever
No,
seen
we
Agent
shouldn't.
Carter?
Hey.
No, it's good. It's really good.
Ugh.
You don't like Agent Carter?
Charles Xavier?
Charles Xavier. Yeah, a commercial came on and it was like Hail Caesar, and it was like Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, Scarlett Johansson, George Clooney. What?
The guy who plays Thanos. I always forget his name. And also the guy who plays freaking Voldemort. I always forget his name. Rafe Fiennes.
Rafe Fiennes.
It's
It should
spelled
be Ralph. It
Yeah,
should
I
be
hate
Ralph.
that so much.
God,
Why
what
the
a-
hell is it Rafe?
What an asshat.
Yeah. Did I point that out last week?
No.
Okay.
Dude, you know what else I didn't know that I should have known? Oscar Isaacs is playing Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. but that's cool. Do you think he'll make?
Wow, you Dumbo!
Do you think he'll make us? He doesn't look like Oscar Isaac, though. He's got that dumb hat. And
He's got that dumb mouth.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I like the mouth.
Would you rather have the Apocalypse mouth or Voldemort's nose?
Like, as me? Would I rather...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It just appears on your face.
Whew, that's tough. Probably Apocalypse mouth. We should have one of those in every episode.
Or would you
Oh,
rather?
would you rather at the end, yeah.
Should I replace my Now You've Crossed the Line with your headline segment with that?
Yes.
Okay, done. That about wraps things up.
Dunzo,
If you-
Dunyan Rings, Dunder Mifflin.
If you
Good
want
night.
to, contact us, you can email us, send us an email,
An email.
at podcastoftheapeshow@gmail.com.
But here's the thing though. We're only going to get like 12 views on this video, so you can just leave a comment and we'll see it.
Mm-hmm. If you're listening on iTunes again, just podcastoftheapeshow@gmail.com. And it should be in the description if it's on iTunes. Also, if you want to send us a tweet, if you've got a Twitter, our Twitter is Pod of the Apes. So just at Pod
Did
of the
somebody
Apes.
take Podcast of the Apes?
Probably.
Wow, what an ass.
I looked this up. We can't get like a website, or we can't get an email that's just Podcast of the Apes, because there's another Podcast of the Apes, but they were only when the old Planet of the Apes
my
movies
God!
were in. It's just some guy talking about the Planet of the Apes movies. And we have a resolution to never talk about the Planet of the Apes
What
movies.
an ass.
I know, and he doesn't make anymore. Like, it was years ago. Let us use the title.
What a complete ass.
Or give us
Oh my
money
God.
for the mic fund.
Yeah, or do that. That's also good.
Alright, that about does it. See you guys next week.
But you won't see us.
Do you have a sign off?
Yeah.
What's your sign off? He's flipping you off.
No.
Alright, thanks everyone. See you later.